Well, how do you exercise and stay healthy while fasting with no food or water for 14 to 17 hours a day? Well, for nearly 1 billion Muslims globally, fasting is an annual tradition in Ramadan, a holy month celebrated this year that starts today. According to Amina Khan, a personal trainer and PhD student in health psychology, healthy eating and exercise can absolutely be part of an energetic, enjoyable Ramadan that helps you feel your best. And Amanah joins us this morning live from Australia. Good morning, Amanah. How are you today?
Hi, Ram. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for doing this. I think I want to start just on Ramadan. Tell me about the tradition and really how it's marked every year.
Absolutely. So Ramadan is the 9th month in the Islamic lunar calendar. And for Muslims, it's the month of fasting. So for 30 days, from dawn until sunset, we're going with no food or no water. And the goal is really, to have that opportunity to reconnect spiritually, to focus on those blessings that many of us might take for granted. We increase in charity, increase in prayers. It's this beautiful time of reflection, a time of family, a time of community. And so especially when there's all this beautiful focus of everything in Ramadan, it's extra important for Muslim families to remember and prioritize their health and fitness so we can have that high energy all throughout the month.
Yeah, you talk about just prioritizing that health and fitness. What things should you do to do that, to prioritize that? What's some specific things that you can focus on?
Absolutely. So especially now with Ramadan at home and with many in lockdown, it's so important to make sure that we don't fall into this sedentary behaviors, because especially when you're fasting, we often find around sunset, many Muslim families will complain about tiredness or low energy. And just remembering that getting in some movement in the day, getting in that hydration in our non-fasted hours can make such a profound difference, making sure we're prioritizing our healthy food when we are breaking our fast. It just is transformative and really allows us to experience that high energy Ramadan. So keeping up with that movement and walking and making sure that Ramadan isn't a time just to sit on the couch and getting in that movement to energize your body.
Yeah, and this is the second year of having Ramadan in a pandemic.
Yes.
In what ways has it changed the tradition? How was it lit last year compared to years before?
Right. Yeah. So Ramadan is normally such a community experience that Ramadan in lockdown was such a huge shift. I mean, normally every night we'd be going to the mosque, enjoying our community prayers with everyone. And then suddenly being at home, it has been a real shift. But I think because of that, we've actually seen such an increase in Muslim families realizing that, wow, I'm at home. I need to take that extra step to move around more, work out more, exercise more, and just get that energizing feeling. There's a lot of online programs now taking up that space of that, that virtual community. And that's what we're hoping to contribute to with our Ramadan workouts that we do throughout Ramadan. And so despite the challenges of lockdown, the response of the global Muslim community has been amazing. In our own workouts last year, we had 30,000 Muslims go through our Ramadan home workouts. And I think it just shows that everyone's really trying to replicate that amazing community feeling, even in a virtual space, and just being creative about making that happen.
Definitely, yeah. And I know safety specifically must be a priority here. What ways do you take to make sure that safety is top priority during this?
Yes, so definitely dehydration is a big concern in Ramadan. So we really encourage everyone, if we can, try and work out in non-fasted hours and just maintain a high level of movement throughout the day. And especially with Ramadan and lockdown at home, now we have a little bit more flexibility with the schedule to add in actually a bit of working out in the evening, whereas before we might be quickly rushing off to the mosque after we broke our fast. So getting in that nice movement throughout the day, keeping our steps nice and high, getting in a quick workout in the evening, inviting the family to do them. That's some great ways to stay safe while maintaining an active lifestyle.
Yeah, and you mentioned kind of having those home workouts now. It seems like a lot of people have kind of already gravitated to that. So what is that kind of looking like during the tradition?
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, one thing that has been our goal is to really empower many Muslim families to jump in and get everyone moving with the family. So we really prioritize no equipment exercises that can be done, really short and simple workouts at home. And really, I think it's a time to focus on foundations, really getting just your heart pumping and feeling that amazing effective energy and just inviting the family to do it with us. Yeah.
Yeah, and we know the importance kind of after Ramadan ends and getting back into, a normal lifestyle again and doing that safely, because that's a process as well. How can that be? How can people do that safely after Ramadan's complete?
Right. So, I mean, throughout the month, if you're keeping up this beautiful, healthy lifestyle, focusing on, your healthy eating and establishing these good habits, Ramadan can actually be this amazing springboard to making the rest of the year really amazing too. So we see a lot of people who will start off moving and exercising in Ramadan. Then after the year, they're able to keep up that amazing habit. So that's what our goal is. It's not just about, doing something in Ramadan. It's about making amazing physical habits, spiritual habits that we're able to keep up far beyond and throughout the rest of the year, really.
Well, I know you're starting tomorrow, so best of luck with everything with it. And I wish we had more time to talk about it because we're all out right now. But Amina Khan, with a personal trainer and PhD student in health psychology in Australia, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much, Ram. Take care.